Please, can you come again with assemble editing?
Please,
Okay,
I didn't get the last part.
okay. I say
The assembly.
assemble editing is a process of putting together video footage to create a new video. All right. Now, this can be done. Is a process of putting together video footage to create a new video. Okay. Now, this can be done by combining different scenes from different videos or by adding new footage to an existing video. Now, this one, right, you don't necessarily have to shoot a complete scene. Let's say if I want to do a documentary of Cristiano Ronaldo's best goals, for instance, what I'll do is that I'll go and look for different matches he has played and the different goals he has scored. Do you understand? I'll gather them, I'll put it together. Alright? It's different from linear editing. This one you can pick random, or I want to do documentaries of the best goals in Premier League. Okay? I can do it like that. So those are the kind of scenarios and situations or circumstances that assemble editing is very, very useful for. Hope we got that. All right, I want to show us these quotes. Let's proceed. That that will help us a lot. I don't know who wrote this, but I saw it somewhere and it helped me. It says some editors look at an empty sequence. I will tell us what a sequence is as we proceed. Some editors look at an empty sequence as a painter looking at a blank canvas. It's more like a plumber dealing with a leakage. Now, this is what this thing means. When we select the video editor that we are going to use, right? And you put in your videos. As a video editor, creativity demands that even while you are shooting that video, if it's a recorded video, or while you are thinking of the content, somewhere in your mind should begin to create a picture of how the video should look like. Is that okay? That is why I said that as you are living here, like right now, go and begin to watch video editing tips, how to edit good videos, how videos should look like, for either for adverts, for news, movies, and all of that. Look at them, because when you look at them consistently, it's going to help your imaginative ability. Just like when you bring a canvas or a board before a painter, as a painter is looking at that thing, he or she is creating in his or her mind how he's going to replace or replicate what he have in his mind or on another smaller photo on that canvas. That is how every video editor should think. So that's okay. The first 3 minutes, I'll add this kind of sound. You know, have you seen videos that they are editing and you hear stuff like now you are a mumu man, you know, all that kind of content, or a video that they are flipping through scenes, like we have different let's say I'm selling bags, for instance. All right.
Yes, there's this one that they will play. After a while, they will bring this guy that used to laugh. This one man that wears suit that used to laugh.
Yes.
Exactly.
Or let's say I'm selling shoe, and I have like 5 shoes. Do you understand? It will not make so much sense if I just put all the shoe and the shoe is just scrolling. It will not be sweet. But imagine that the shoe lands on, let's say, on the floor, and it begins to swipe, and as you you are hearing a sound like do you
Yes.
understand? And when it's done, you hear a sound like dun dun. That's all. You get? Now it's kind of give whoever is watching that video, it engages the person, gets the person attention. Even the person does not want to buy now, right? If the person any day he or she has a need for that kind of your shoe, the first thing you remember is that your video. Do you understand?
Yes.
Because video have a way of getting audience. That is why this is just for the record. You understand that almost all lectures these days are recorded in video format. People don't read books again. They will go and look for the video format of what they want to learn. Either they see a video of it being played, or they see someone that is talking about it. They kind of remember what the person has said. And that's why, right, some of you, the movies you watched last year, you still remember the story. But the books you read last year, some of you don't even remember the title of the book again. Not to even talk of lines from that book. Yes, now. If I say somebody should tell me now the last book, the book he or she read last year, at least 2 of them, plenty of us will not answer. So that's it. That's the
I
power.
can't even.
That is the power of video. So much so that it can help you sell anything you want to say, because you already created a picture in the mind of your audience. So any day they want to do something that has to do with the video you put out, somehow they will think of that video, go back to the video, get your contact, and call you. So that is why most persons do. If you go to YouTube now, you watch small video, they will bring ad. You will now skip. All that ad are videos now, is marketing they are doing. You understand? But how can you create a captivating video to keep your audience engrossed in what you are telling them? That is what makes you a good video editor. But you must first create a picture in your mind. If the picture you are creating in your mind doesn't capture you, you can't capture your audience. Yes. So you must make sure is as you are thinking about it, you are saying wow, 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 wow in your head. You cannot just wait to get into your editor. You cannot just wait to get into your editor and jump on whatever you have to do and begin to edit. Down to our next slide. Stages in video editing. Alright? Stages of video editing rather. Alright. There are 3 stages of video editing. One is the pre-production. The first stage of editing is the word pre-production. Okay? Now, this is the stage where at this point you are not shooting the video yet. Okay? What's happening at this point is that you are putting the content together, like I said, putting the content together in your head. Do you understand? Like this morning, for instance, a client chatted me up that he wants a 3D animation. Though I do that too, but that's not for now. He said he wants a 3D animation for a real estate. Do you understand? And I asked him, does he have a physical location that I need to do record and create? He said no. He doesn't have a physical location and he does not have a content. Alright? So at this point, I am going to be both the brain and the editor. So I will think of what the video should look like. I will come up with the idea and create it. So this beginning part, right, of you putting your assets together is what is called pre-production. Now, some persons will, write scripts. I will show us that as we proceed. Maybe that's like around 3rd week or so. You need to write some script, you need to write some content, pull up some things and all of that. Very important. But some, you need to carry a phone and record it. When you record, you now shoot the video. So there are different kinds of pre-production. When you are sure of how this thing should be, then you jump to the next stage, which is what? The middle stage. This is a production stage. Okay? The production stage is the point where you begin to shoot your video and begin to, work on them, begin to edit them and all of that. Production is just the shooting stage, majorly, basically. Then, and the last part is what? The end, which is what? Post-production. This is the point where all of your videos are inside your editor. Editor is what you're using to edit the video. We'll list them very soon. So this is the editing stage. Alright? this is the editing stage. So we have the beginning stage, the middle, and the end, which is what the pre-production stage, the production stage, and the post-production stage. I hope you are all listening because I'll ask questions very soon. Yes. Let me take it again. I say the pre-production stage where you are, thinking or creating the idea and putting your assets together. The production or middle stage is the stage where you are shooting or recording or writing your script or putting your content together already. Then the end or post-production is when you are editing your video. Okay, I can see a hand. Yes, go on. Is someone raising up his or her hand?
Like you are too fast. So you say pre-production is when you are bringing your script together.
Okay, let me take it again. Now, the beginning or pre-production stage, right, is the stage where you are putting your scripts together, putting your content together. Now, I say scripts because some of the videos that you'll be editing, you might not shoot or record them. You might just write something down, right, and use what you wrote down to create the video.
To create. Okay.
Not all video that you go and shoot with camera with your phone and edit. No, there are some you write them down, like video art that you see. You understand? So that is the stage of pre-production. Now, the middle stage or production stage is when you are shooting or you are recording the video. That's for those that are shooting, that are recording the video, they are using raw footages. Raw footages are video that you recorded with a camera that you have not edited, you have not touched. They are called raw footages. Then the end stage or the post-production stage is that stage where you have gotten all your videos, everything, and you are now in your editor. You are now putting them together, cutting them, removing the parts you don't like, and all of that. So that is called post-production or the end stage. Is that clear now?
Yes. Sorry, it's like the end. The end. That's the post-production. It's like all this your assembly, whatever.
Yes.
Editing.
Thank you. End is editing. Just keep it that way. That is
Yes.
what the editing stage. Yes, thank you very much. That's very correct. All right. So the
Let
next
them
thing,
clap for me now.
please, let's clap for her.
Okay, let's do.
All right. Thank you. One busa for that person. All right. The next thing we are looking at is choosing an editor. Let me move this up so I can see it a little. Choosing an editor. Now, the first thing I would like us to ask ourselves is, what is an editor? An editor is a software, or what most people call an app, right, that is used to edit videos. It's as simple as that. In this context, right, video editor. Now, a video editor, because there are different kind of editors. We have text editor. All right, that's what we use to type our normal text, like Microsoft Word, Notepad. But in this context, we are talking about video editor. So we say a video editor is a software or an app that is used to edit video. It's as simple as that. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, because this our video editing course is streamlined to phone. Most persons here will be using phone for their video. So I will not lie much on the video editors for laptops. Alright? So there are tons and tons of them, but I had to pick randomly from the best ones I've seen and I've used over time. One is InShot.
Then
The next one is Filmora. The next one is Luma Fusion. The next one is Power Director, very powerful. We have Canva, we have KineMaster, and we have CapCut. Canva is wonderful. It helps you to put videos together, but it doesn't have so many wonder. Canva can only help you merge videos, add transition, but it doesn't have some very powerful effect. I believe they are still working on that. But if you want to do stuff like graphic design, you want to design a very fast website for yourself, then Canva is a place to go. That's not for now. KineMaster. This KineMaster is powerful. In fact, I think you should try KineMaster too. But they have watermark also. It's not free. They have their watermark, but KineMaster, their effect, they have their green screen effect is superb. It's like none of those apps I've seen. Green screen, we'll talk about that. If you know how to use green screen, you will not want to leave your room. You will just buy a green curtain and you will record yourself. You'll be in Abuja, you'll be in America, you'll be anywhere you want. It's just that all those Yahoo boys used to do. They will do a video of themselves in one room. It's green screen, most of them are using. You see movies that somebody came out of television, or somebody came out of the war, or somebody hit a car and the car broke. These things are not real. They are using green screen. Nobody will go and burn his car in his house because he's acting movie. It's green screen effects that they are using. So KineMaster is wonderful and very easy to use, but watermark is there. Then CapCut. CapCut is also very wonderful. It's very easy to navigate. It doesn't have any watermark for now, although they have a premium plan, but almost all the things that are available for the premium are also available in the free. In fact, you might not even need to pay for that premium unless you are doing a very big project. You understand? So they are easy to use, easy to navigate. If you see it and play with it, you can even learn it on your own. Then thirdly, no watermark, no money, and no ad. You know, I hate some apps that when you are working with them, they will tell you they will begin to play one video, and you cannot stop the video until the video finishes playing before you can continue working. CapCut does not have any of such. All right. So those are the list of few that we have here, and you can go and check for the rest of them on Google by yourself. So we are using KineMaster for our editing. CapCut rather. We are using CapCut for our editing, and I am sure that you all are going to like it. So please, you guys should give thumbs up to CapCut before we continue. It's the best so far from my analysis, research, and check. Okay, are we still here? When we are almost coming to the end. Okay, someone is raising his hand. Let me hear you.
Neighbor is grinding. Oh, is this KineMaster? I would have loved us to use KineMaster.
Don't worry. We'll look at it, but we'll not use it as our major editor. Don't worry, you can have green screen effect on CapCut too. Yes, Doris Akpan, you want to say something? Who else is raising her hand?
I was clapping my hands, sir. Like
Okay. All right, it's okay. All right, so let's continue. Steps into editing. Please pay attention. This one is very, very, very important. If you miss this part, well, okay. Who else is raising his hand? Right, steps into editing. Permit my typo. Yes, I've seen it. If that's what you want to show me. Steps into editing. All right, let's go. Number one, the first thing you like to do before you begin to edit is called pre-organization. Now, most persons take this very one for granted, but trust me, if you miss this pre-organization, you miss so many things. I am serious. Now, let me explain what pre-organization is. I went somewhere, for instance, this is a scenario I'm painting, right? And I was able to gather all of my videos. I recorded a video of a carnival or a picnic or a birthday party or wedding. And let's say I use 2 memory cards because one memory card full, another one, you understand, all of that. And you know, there's something important that my environment, it should be organized. Okay, this folder, I'll be putting all the long shots here. This folder, I'll put all the headshots here. This folder, I'll put the one that I recorded all the dancing here. Is that okay? so that when I want to record or I want to edit, I know where what is going to, where this is going, where that is going, and how to place them correctly. Do you understand? In fact, this thing is what it should apply to every aspect of our lives. Pre-organization, just carry your phone, charge it very well, arrange it, make sure that okay, clear your space, make sure your space is, because nothing frustrates like when you are shooting and either your battery goes off or your memory card spoil, or you wrote something somewhere that you want to use and do the video, you now forgot where you wrote the script, or you copy something from one website, you want to paste it with it to do your video and you did not save it, you now copied another thing again. These things can be frustrating. At the end of the day, you realize that you say, well, this thing, I'm not doing this editing again, and that can discourage you. And you know what, when you start a thing and you try it once, you stop, try again, you stop, the third time, after the fourth time, you lose vibe for it. And I don't want that to happen here. I want that if we are 20 persons here, at the end of the day, right, we should have at least 19 persons who are still constantly and consistently shooting videos and recording and editing. All right, now let me give us a brief story before I continue. I started video editing in 2000 and is it 19? Yeah, is it 19? Yeah, 2019 December thereabouts. And if you see the phone I was using, you will pity me. The phone was hanging and it was dragging. I didn't have a laptop that time, and I was working with an NGO, a non-governmental organization. She's into helping people. You know, if you don't know, like gather people and they will handle a community project for women majorly, teach them how to sew. So I'll record all of their videos. I will now document when this person came, how they are teaching them the sewing, when the sewing is complete. Like I was putting their work together like that. When COVID came, I was still working with them 2020, and all the nose mask projects. But you see that period there, sometimes I'll go and record some videos, and when I'm done with the video, I'll now export it. Instead of me to keep that file till the person I'm sending the video see it and approve it, I'll go and delete. This is pre-organization now, because I wasn't organized in the first place. And the woman is someone that if she see error, even if comma no day for her this thing, she'll tell you to go and start the video all over and put that comma in that place. And that thing can be stressful. So if you are not organized, you realize that either you get your customers angry or you quit editing if you're editing for yourself. Because the work itself is tedious, it's demanding, it demands your time, your energy, and your dedication. And very importantly, right, you must have eyes for details. Between the space of just 3 seconds, one small sound can change the entire meaning of your video if you are not careful enough. So your ears and your eyes have to be very, very active in editing. That's so much for pre-organization. The next step into editing is what? Getting the shots and the contents. Like I said earlier, if you are editing raw footages, if it's a footage that you go out to record, okay, you can go out do your recording. Or if it's you want to sell a shoe, you want to sell a bag, you can just draft a simple write-up about the bag, about the shoe, then convert it to a video, bringing the images of the shoe and putting their prices under. Then just put a background song, something like that. So you can get content. You download the pictures you want to use, download the images you want to use, download the soundtrack that you want to use, download the sound effects that you want to use. Okay, so when you have gotten all of this, you can now choose the video editor that you want to use, and that is what either CapCut. For us is CapCut. Some persons I use CapCut, I use Premiere Pro and DaVinci Resolve. That's on laptop anyway. Then when you have chosen your editor, right, the next thing you want to do is digitizing rushes. Please, if you are here from the beginning of this training, what did I say digitizing is? Who can help us? I will
Let me
call.
try.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So digitize simply means converting a video from one place to another.
Okay, you try. Who else? Who else want to try? Okay, I'm listening.
Digitizing means
Okay. If you are close to someone that's in this meeting, the person should mute before you talk. Chukwemeka, are you there?
Maybe it's here. This mic. So try again.
Okay, while we are waiting for Chukwemeka, Nimi West, I can see your hand.
digitizing is the process of converting analog information into a digital format.
Okay, that sounds more like it. Who else want to say something about digitizing? Ujumwa, I've been seeing your hand, yes. Ujumwa Nwokike, yes, you can say it.
Tommy.
Okay, Chukwemeka, are you back? Okay, let's continue. So digitizing is converting, general note is converting the analog file to digital, but that's not the context here. Digitizing here is converting a video. Are you listening to me? Is converting a video from one format to another. Do you understand? Raw footage video to be precise. Now, why are we doing this conversion of video?
Let your phone charge first before you contribute.
Hello, please, if you are not talking to us, mute. Why are we doing this conversion? We are doing this conversion because we want to have a good format. Format meaning that when you convert a video from one font to another, it can either increase the size. Now, the same 15-minute video, right? If it's 400 MB in MOV format, if you convert it to MP4, it can be reduced to like 300 MB. Do you understand? So you copy them from your memory card to your editor and you convert the rushes to a format that is less bigger, so that because sometimes you are editing and your phone begins to hang. Don't know if you've observed anything like that before. Your phone will begin to hang. To avoid that phone hanging while you are editing is the reason you are doing this conversion. Is that okay now? All right. The next step here is making rough cuts. We're almost done, please. So let's pay attention. I'll drop questions here on the group after this
Perpetua,
meeting.
mute yourself. Perpetua, mute yourself, please.
Perpetua, please mute. All right. There is a button that looks like microphone. Just click on it. That's how to mute. Making rough cuts. Now let's say I recorded a video. Are we together? And the beginning, I now say, okay, 1, 2, 3, start. Right? And that 1, 2, 3 start that I said entered the recording. Is that okay? So I will want to remove that part and start from where I want the person to speak from. Or towards the ending, I will say cut, it's okay. And let's say he entered the video and I cannot redo the video again. I will save it like that. When I want to edit, making rough cut is more like taking out all these SSs. Or as we are recording the video, a plate fell on the ground and the noise of the plate entered. And maybe that part we are not doing something serious. I'll just cut that place that noise is. Is that okay? So that is for making rough cuts. And then the next thing after you make your rough cut is adding what? Your transitions. What are transition? Transition in video editing is how you want your videos to move or to transit from one point to another. The most commonly used transition are the cutout, fade out, cross dissolve, and wipe. There are up to 50-60 transitions, but this is the most commonly used, and I can't talk about them now because they are practical stuffs. Okay, now having done all of this, if you are sure that your process is complete, you can do other stuff like color grading, adding colors and some other stuff like that. Then when you are done, you add your effect and color grading. Okay, I even wrote it here. Effect and color grading. Now, effect is what gives your video the kind of body feel that you want it to have. For example, let's say you record the video and the sun was too bright. Do you understand? The person's face is shining too much, and the color of the person's clothes is not coming out too much. It's not coming as it should. When you color grade, it balances the color with the background. Is that okay? Or you are talking about a product and the product is behind you. Let's say the car or a building. Color grading, you make sure that the color or the camera or the light is focused on what you are talking about, because people can be distracted. Then after you've added your effect and color graded, you choose a background music. Very important. You choose a background music that you can use for your color grading. Sorry, for your video rather. The background music, very important. Let me just say a little. It's going to be dependent on the kind of music, the kind of videos you are creating. You can't be creating a sales video for someone that is selling a product and you are putting one song that looks like burial song. Nobody will buy.
Exactly.
Or you cannot be creating a video for, let's say, let me not use burial. But yes, I've done shoots for burial before, so I can talk about that. But nobody will die, man. But let's say one old mama died in your village and you are the only person there to do the video or to edit it, and you now carry one flavor that they are dancing and they will ask you, where are you coming from? Do you understand? So you need to be very, very the sound or background music, it should carry an ambience that communicates what you want to do. That's what I'm trying to say. So then the last one, and there are some that you don't even really need a music, just need a background beat, soundtrack. Do you understand? That is either fast or slow, as the case may be, depending on the kind of music you have. When we begin to do the real practical, you see what I'm talking about. I wish some of us have system. Then the last one is export and delivery. Okay, now this is very, very important. How you record your video, I'm trying not to say some things because some things are very explained when you are doing practical. So you get, there is something called aspect ratio in video editing. Aspect ratio is the size or the shape that the video will take when you export it. Now, if you are exporting a video that you want to post on YouTube, right, it will not have the same aspect ratio as the video that you want to post on Facebook. And the one you want to post on TikTok should have a different aspect ratio from the one you want to post on Instagram. Do you understand? They have to be different, because sometimes you go to Facebook or TikTok, they are playing videos and it's showing only the face of the man very big. I don't know if you have seen that before. And the other part of the video, let's say his hand or his leg, they are not even in the video. But it was recorded like that. That's because they didn't export it with the correct aspect ratio or resolution that it should go out with. So export and delivery system is very, very, very important. Is that okay? Then I think if you've exported your video and you've delivered your video, then you have done a very wonderful work. Is that okay? All right, so this is the end of what I have for us this evening. The next thing is questions. So the next 5-10 minutes, I would like to take any question you have right now. So please, I'm listening. Yes. Let's start from Ugwani. I saw your hand first. Sorry, Ujunwa rather. Ujunwa, you have any question? Any question, please, before we leave?
Can you hear me, Mr. Joseph?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Please, Mr. Adams, yeah. I wanted to find out if you can drop the notes here on the platform so that we can make a copy of it.
Okay, this very one I'm using, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Can you
I'll
have it
drop
on the
it on the
platform?
WhatsApp group.
Yes, so that we can have a copy, please.
I'll drop it there. I'll drop it.
Thank you, sir.
All right, welcome. All right, so who else? Okay, since we don't have any question, I am going to drop our assignments on the group, on the WhatsApp group before our next class. Is that okay? Now, that's for the written assignment. Then for what I want us to go and do, right? I want all of us to go and download CapCut. Let me show you how the CapCut looks like. Okay? Who have seen the icon before? Okay, let me.
I have CapCut.
You have CapCut, right?
Yes.
Good.
I have CapCut in my phone.
Okay. Please go on Play Store. If you are using Android, if you have iPhone, go and download. Can everybody see? I'm trying to share from the screen of my phone. Can anybody see it?
No.
Okay, let me try again.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can see it now. I just ended it. Let me
Yes,
try
sir,
it.
I can see it.
I ended it, so let me start again. Okay, it's going to appear very soon. Okay, so this is my full screen. It's slow, but you see it. All right. You will see. Can you now the one that has this kind of symbol?
White background with a black symbol.
That look like times.
Black. Yes.
That is the one you will download.
Okay.
Please, everybody look at it. You can take a screenshot of it in case you forget. All right. So install that on your phone. The next time we'll be meeting, we will not talk plenty like this. Everybody will be working. Okay? The next time we meet, everybody will be working. We will not speak plenty English like this. Okay?
Okay, sir.
All right. So like I said, the task for you is install CapCut, and I will drop the assignment that we are going to do on the group. So thank you very much. In the absence of any other question, I'd
I
like
have
to.
a question.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, in case wherever you edited your video, choosing the right background music, then in an app like YouTube, and later you find out that it's copyright claim because of the music. What are we going to do?
You are going to come back to your editor and change the music.
And change the music.
Yes, because it happened to me before. I used it was just one soundtrack I used. I flagged it for copyright. I have to drop the video, especially if you are trying to grow a YouTube channel. Yes, you have to drop it.
All right.
Yes, you're welcome. Any other question? All right. So thank you all for your participation and attention. I'm sure that we'll meet tomorrow. Very good. Tomorrow we are going to be working talking to those. No, don't go. Listen, those that want to do 2D animation, tomorrow is for you. All right. Now, 2D animation, I will not talk too much like this. We will jump straight to action. There's a reason for that, because the thing is long, it's plenty, and I want us to get our hands dirty on time. So, if you have a laptop, right, for that 2D animation, that's good. If you don't have a laptop, just come. I will see how I can improvise, but it's not a promise, it's not a guarantee, because I said on the group that if you don't have a laptop, you might not be able to. But I thought of a way out for you to try. Alright, if it works, fine. If it doesn't, you wait for us to get a 2D animation app that you can use on your phone, or God blesses you with a laptop. So, but still come for 2D animation class, everyone. If we try that in art and it works, then you can do the 2D animation with your phone and you get almost the same results. Is that okay?
Okay.
Hello, sir. Please, I have a question.
Okay.
Okay. Please, there are some videos when you are watching them, as in maybe the person that posts the video will say, and maybe there's a music playing at the background of that video. They will say, I have no right to this music. Please, what does it mean?
Okay, that's the question that Doris asked just now. You know, music, right? There is something called copyright act. What that means is that, if I produce a music and the music is my own music, if you go and use that music now and put it out there, either on YouTube or on Facebook, there is a law that says that it is wrong. Because it's more like you are claiming somebody's sweat, somebody's work, somebody's label. Na me write them, na me sing them, na me dey studio, na me pay money to produce the music, and isn't it for free like that. So that disclaimer, that thing they are saying that, okay, this thing is not my own, no. So that I talk and face. It's not like because if he doesn't say it, and somehow the owner of the music gets to find it, he or she has the right to sue the person. Do you understand? But because of that disclaimer that he has said, he has cleared his name already. Do you understand? And for platform like YouTube,
Okay, sir,
and Facebook, you cannot even post it. So if you post a video, they will tell you copyright what that you change the music or it cannot be used, something like that. Yes, Lawal, you came in late. I can see your hand. You want to say something? Okay, I guess that was a mistake. Alright, so I'll see you guys tomorrow for 2D animation class. Yes, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Please come prepared.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, take care of yourself.
Thank you, sir.
yes,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Alright, take
God
care.
bless you.
God bless you.
Alright.
Good evening, everyone.